Hey, what's up, gang? It's your old pal Ian here, and I'm just kind of finishing off this weekend, which was a very special weekend in my life. Uh, Fifth anniversary of owning Charlie's Pub. It's one thing, but my mom's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Mom. Love you. And I will call you later. This is not just my happy birthday to you. I promise. I'll give you a call later. Um, this weekend was something just kind of phenomenal. You know what I mean? Just sometimes these things, just life just hands you a good hand sometimes. I feel like a lot of bad hands have been dealt, uh, you know, this past few months to people. And, I mean, that just is what it is. But I got dealt a good hand this weekend. I had just a bunch of great people coming into the bar. I mean, we get a lot of people from out of town that were just, there for the first time and really just enjoying sitting and chopping it up at the bar and the atmosphere and everything. And I had a group of ladies that came in um, Saturday, and these women are like in their 70s, and they drove past the bar and they saw that Buffalo Bills flag out by the road, and they said, "Oh, we got to stop. We got to stop. Where whatever this is, we got to stop. Check it out." So and when they made it, they said they were laughing at themselves because they had driven back and forth in the parking lot a few times, and they even like came down the hill, then went back out the hill because they thought it was like a speakeasy or something, and then finally they were like, "We got the nerve." We rang the doorbell and we came on in, and they started looking around. They saw this Buffalo Bills stuff, and they would say, "Well, who's from Buffalo?" I said, "Well, my dad's side of family is all from Buffalo, And they said, "Whereabouts?" I said, they're from West Seneca." And their eyes got like this big. And I said, "Where are West Seneca?" I said, "They grew up on 77 Norwood Avenue." And they were like, "We lived on Abilene, one block over from them." And so I took a picture with them. I texted my family, which, we got a group text that nobody talks on at all until football season. But it's a beautiful thing. Uh, and I said, "Oh, well," they said they know these people, these people, these people, and my Uncle Frank, and they start chiming in. "Oh yeah, we knew the Zimmermans, blah blah blah, whatever." I'm like, "Damn, this is some wild shit," and that was really good. That was a really good feeling. Uh, and they were just precious. And one lady actually, her husband and her father-in-law work at Moog, which is aeronautical engineering place up in Buffalo. That my opa, two of my uncles, and my cousin Tommy all worked at. Tommy still works there. I think everybody else retired. Well, Opa, rest in peace. And Opa was a great man. And Oma was awesome too. I mean, shit, damn, I missed him a lot. But anyway, um, yeah. So I mean, that was cool. That was really fucking cool. And they were just all just like, "Hey, we're gonna give you a hug," and I'm pinching my cheeks. "We'll see you again sometime," whatever. It's like, "Y'all come down anytime." Like, "Yeah, we'd love to have you." I said, "We'll come watch a Bills game with you sometimes." It's awesome. So yeah, so that was that. And then there was a guy came in later that day. Him and a buddy of his came in, and the dude had a Hewlin Appalachia hat on. And I just started grinning like ear to ear and was like, "Hey man, like, uh, did you just go to do you go to the concert up in Kentucky?" And he was like, "Yeah." I said, "What'd you think?" And he said, "Man, that was just one of the most amazing experiences of my life." He said it was just front to back. He was like, "Man, everything was just set up so well and produced so well, and it was just such a cool like vibe there." And I mean, I can't quote him exactly because it's been a day or two, but he was just enamored with it. Like it was such a great thing, and I just got this whole just warm feeling in my soul, and was just like, I cannot wait to tell this guy, you know, how this all started, where its humble roots come from, and like who organizes it, and like uh so I got into telling him, and uh he was just he was almost like in a state of disbelief, you know what I mean? Like almost I don't think he thought I was bullshitting, but he was a little bit thinking I was bullshitting. But I was like, no, man, like this dude, he and I are the rhythm section, like me and him play together, did time. Not trying to like name drop or whatever, but it is what it is. I'm like, this started from a family place, in our family from Lewisburg and within the band, and um, with Bo, and that started at just a very just humble, uh, but well produced, great, great music, good. Everything was awesome. I mean, that first year, but what was there? Maybe like 3,000 people there or something. Anyway, this one in Kentucky is year what 7, I think 6 or 7. And if you get a chance, just go to the Hill and Appalachia website and check out like the aerial view of Hill and Appalachia, and it is fucking amazing. It's absolutely. It's just like it's a work of art. You just look at it and you're just like, that is fuck. That's so beautiful, man. And yeah. So like yeah, getting to talk to him about kind of all that stuff, and him just being ecstatic about it. And by the way, he wanted me to give many props to the people that produced that festival, and I'm sure there's a few more hands involved than I know the names of, but to Charlie and Shay Hatcher, this fella wanted to express his gratitude. So then we had yeah, Saturday night we did the party, and it was Xander Hitzig and his uh, lovely, amazing, incredibly talented partner Nicole. Uh, they call themselves Desert Hollow, and Paul Johnson played with him. And we were at Charlie's, and it was just the crew that showed up. It was just so chill. Like I think people were thinking like, oh, Ian's going to throw this big old crazy bash, whatever. And honestly, like if it had turned to that, fine, whatever. But you can sleep in the parking lot if you need to. It's all good. But no, it was just really like, I mean, everybody was just so laid back, and just watching the music and just listening to these three just make this absolutely incredible music. And then I just, again, I just kind of felt this like that warm feeling, that was like, man, uh, Xander, and remember him, showing up at keg parties back in the day with his guitar, just man, plucking on his guitar. And Paul, I mean, shit, I mean, playing music with those guys for a long time. These are our people. Like these are the people, from where we're from. These aren't people that we know because somebody else knows them or anything, and they're absolutely world class musicians. These cats could play anywhere in the world, and make probably a really decent living doing it. You know, and here they are playing my little stage in Charlie's Pub, and I saw everybody's faces just watching them play, and like, I mean, good Lord, Nicole, that woman's voice is like, it's I don't know, it's like putting, I don't know, like whipped cream cheese onto a piece of dragon fruit or something, maybe. And then you think of that voice with Paul's voice, you know, the two of them sort of like harmonizing, and then dude Xander coming in with that fiddle. God, he make that thing sing, man. And that's just so it was just so awesome. But yeah, and then anyway, yeah, woke up this morning, went and opened up the bar. 1 o'clock, Bills. I mean, they beat the Saints. They didn't beat the Saints, but they beat the Saints. But hey, a win's a win, and we are now amongst the ranks of two teams left that are undefeated in the NFL. Us and the Philadelphia Eagles. Whatever. I mean, I appreciate the Birds doing work that they did in the Super Bowl last year. Anyway, you know what? I'm getting off the fucking subject. I just want to say I love you guys, and that I hope that everybody can find maybe a little. You know, shoot me a video. Tell me a story, man. Like I'm over here. It's just me and my cat Pickles. We're chilling. Where you at, Kit Kat? Where you at? He's. Oh, I might have left him in the refrigerator. Oh no, there he is. All right. Hey, buddy. Hey, stretch it out. Yeah. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.